Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Pattern Shift on Dr. T TV. I'm Dr. T, and this is the place where we shift reactions into intentions so we can all live our most elevated life. The pattern shift that we're doing today is we're shifting procrastination into determination, right? And this is a really, really good one because as an emotional scientist who does emotional training, where myself and my team help emotionally sensitive people build the emotional strength that they need to succeed in life, procrastination is one of the tippy top of very difficult patterns that are going on in this world and that people are really struggling with. And while there's so many different like disorders and difficulties and things that go on with people's emotional and mental health, a lot of different physical illnesses and things like that as well, procrastination in its own, just its own self, is like an insidious, almost like silent killer of people's dreams and life. And it's just like got a stranglehold on people. This pattern, people think, oh, that's what I do. I procrastinate. Like, that's a pattern. The pattern of procrastination is, as infectious as any other pattern. And it's also a pattern that we can shift and we can replace it with the pattern of determination so that instead of spinning around, procrastinating, going on all kinds of different tracks all the time and just, you're about to do something and then you end up over here and you end up over there, or you just procrastinate and you put things off and they build up, and it's just a pattern. It's not that big of a deal. It's a pattern shift. Well, what it is it's a big deal when it's going on and it has a lot of momentum, but shifting it and replacing it is something that you can do by doing exactly what this pattern shift is inviting you to do. So everywhere where you would have said that you procrastinate, you would have thought it, you would have done it, you would have been in that process of procrastinating, you're going to now put in its place determination. So you're like, instead of I procrastinate, you're going to say, I determine my fate. So in place of I procrastinate, I determine my fate. Right? And that is something you're going to say over and over. You're going to, every time you feel this procrastination, every time you recognize it, or every time, if you recognize it in your partner or someone you love or care about, and you feel a procrastination pattern happening, just do a replacement, right? We're doing this replacement right now. We're shifting it. We're replacing it with determination. So now everywhere, the rest of your life where procrastination would have just cycled and taken you over there, and in 10 days later, you still haven't written an email that would have taken 5 minutes because that pattern is so captivating. And you're like, this pattern's taking me over here, it's taking me over there. I just want to go here. So now with this replacement, you go procrastination. Nope. I'm putting determination in it. Right? Instead of I procrastinate, you're like, I determine my fate. That is now in place of it. And if you map that out the whole rest of your life, just think of that equation. That is now replaced with that. Procrastination is replaced with determination. Everywhere that procrastination would have occurred, determination happens anyway. It's pretty amazing. Just this one pattern shift in what it would do, because then you would just be in, I'm determining things, right? Instead of avoiding them, procrastinating, cycling all over the place, you're determining things. You're someone who determines outcomes. You're someone determined to create an outcome. You're someone determined in your purpose. That's a whole different ballgame. And that's a really, really good pattern shift and an invitation I'm inviting you to make for the rest of your life. You're putting that other one in there. I determine things. That is who you are. That's what your life is about. And that's why this pattern shift is so powerful. So if this pattern shift is helping you and you think it might help other people that you know, go ahead and send it out, share it with the people that you care about, share it with your network, because imagine what this world would be like if in place of procrastination is determination, imagine all the things that people are doing. They're innovating, they're following through, they're executing, they're solving issues, the things, instead of everything, we're 20 years behind in our medical system, we're 50 years behind in our legal system. It's a big ass procrastination pattern everywhere. So imagine everywhere, everything that will impact. That's why we want to share this pattern shift, so it can change our whole atmosphere, and everything that's sort of behind or being avoided or procrastinated, where it's like, hey, we're 2021, we need our stuff caught up. Right? We need everything that's supposed to be supporting us in our world, we need it caught up. We can't be having everything behind when we're going forward. So this is a pattern shift that's really important to share and put it out there and change this atmosphere of procrastination to an atmosphere of determination. And this is just one pattern shift, which is really amazing. And it's a total paradigm shift in the world when we do it. And if shifting patterns and doing this kind of emotional training is something that you want to know more about, you can go over to drtracyinc.com and learn more about what we're doing and how we help our clients and help people with all of our different resources and services make these shifts and change their lives and change the life of other people. You can check it out. And also you can know that this is, again, one pattern shift, and we're going to be doing more of them. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you tune in next time, and I'll see you then. All right, everyone, take care.